Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you today. We have an American muscle car. A car that, it's not the most remembered muscle car out there. It's not the Ford Mustang, or it's not the Corvette, or it's not the Camaro, but it's the Mercury Cougar. The other brother, the not so much recognized brother from Ford. But it was a quite nice Mercury. I love the back of this car. There's a big part of all that. It's supposed to be like let me show you. All that's supposed to be the rear light. So it's a big rear light, rear tail light. Real nice, real cute car. This is a 143 scale 143 scale, and it's made by Del Prado. This is actually my first review for a Del Prado car. Diecast. Del Prado diecast, which it's an average diecast. It's not the most quality wise, but it's not bad at all. And they're usually a bit on the cheaper side, which is if you're more into collecting and you don't have the funds. Like, I don't have the funds either, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes I'm so crazy about these diecasts that I go out of my way. But Del Prado is not the most expensive one, what I'm trying to say. So maybe it's a nice collection so you could start with if you're starting collections. But and it's quite detailed. I like them. I like them. It's quite detailed. It's quite accurate under diecast. And believe it or not, they got some diecast that I have not seen from other brands. So props for that. Props for that. Now let's talk about the Mercury Cougar. This model is actually the first generation. They came out in 1967. And the first generation came out from 1967 until 1973. But altogether, Mercury Cougar, it ran from 1967 till 1997. And then they had a little lap over, like they skipped a few years. And they came out in 1999 again until 2002. If you know about car models, I mean car brands, real life, Mercury's no longer existent. They've been put to sleep by Ford. Unfortunately, Mercury was not selling so well, and Ford was not doing so well either at the moment. So they thought about, let's put. They have three big brands, which was Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln. Lincoln is their luxury brand. Ford is their mainland. So obviously Mercury was the middleman in the middle that could take the hit and took the hit. But we all remember you, Mercury. All right, let's go back to this car. I like the color. I like how they took the time to put that detail there, like a real car and Mercury or Cougar. Let's see, what does it say? It says Mercury. Detail on the other side. It is quite detailed. It is quite detailed. The headlights are separated from the grill, so it's not part of the grill. That's a good point to bring up. And altogether, the car, it's not bad. And like I said before, they're not that expensive. You don't find them as expensive as other brands. So do your research. If you find them expensive, whatever you're looking at, look somewhere else. These cars not supposed to be that expensive, okay? All right. These are typical muscle car. Who does not remember them? They don't remember cars like that, but these are typical muscle cars from back in the 60s and 70s. And they're quite collectible now. I mean, the real car, they're quite collectible. I seen them in car shows. They're not as popular as seeing a Mustang, but you seen them, you find them. If you look, you find them. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at this car so you can enjoy it. Alright guys. So I'm also an spectator as you guys are looking at it. I'm also looking at it myself. You see those lights in the bottom? They actually made the time and put those little details in the car that if I wouldn't have seen it right now would have probably skipped my mind. But those are nice things. You see, though, Prado's not bad at all. You see those lights in the bottom? I guess they were part of the Mercury features in the car. I guess those big tail lights in the back were not enough. Or maybe those were special brake lights. I don't remember them. But you see the dual pipe there, dual muffler pipe. Really cute car, really good car. I seen them in person. They are gorgeous. Mercury's gorgeous. I like Mercury. I owned Mercury in the past. They're real nice cars. Sadly, like I said, they're no longer around. One thing I do remember a lot about Mercury in the later years, they copy a lot of the Ford models. So they kind of restyle a little bit their Ford models into Mercury. And I think that was a big mistake. Because if you don't put no effort in give them their own look and their own special models, the brand loses their respect as a different brand. It kind of looks like the copy brother from the next door, or the younger sibling that wants to do everything that you're doing. So Ford is a big sibling, and Mercury trying to copies what they given, and it's kind of messes up because you're not gonna have so much following. You just may have some following that Ford has into your brand. Alright guys, so enough of my nonsense opinions. But I speak what I think, I speak my mind. Hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Please subscribe. Do not forget, when you subscribe, click the nice bell next to the subscribe button. It will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And give me a nice thumbs up. I really appreciate everyone that's been following me. Thank you for your comments. In a very few videos, in upcoming videos, I'm gonna start mentioning followers that I have and give them a nice thank you. But I have to make my little list because there's quite a few of you guys comment my videos. That's how your names pop up in my view and everything. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.